Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Nicki Minaj's case has been deemed baseless. And we're also going to be talking about Miss Red and Hey posting Nicki Minaj's picture. And at the same time, what in the wife swap is happening between Quavo and Lil Baby. We're going to talk about Jayda Wayda and Hey allegedly dating Quavo, as well as this Ari Fletcher and James Harden rumor. And we're also going to be discussing about Paprika Spice flopping. I'm just like, how low is this going to go in as far as the sales are concerned? Meanwhile, Asena Do is out there having a back and forth with both bloggers and random people on Twitter. And Zendaya, congratulations, might have gotten engaged. Drake's father is out there seemingly exposing his tea. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and this ongoing rumor of her getting arrested. You guys know that for the past couple of days, TMZ has been running around claiming that, oh my God, Nicki Minaj might be getting arrested and stuff like that, all because of that, assistant who was out here making up, I don't know if he was making up lies, but well, acting up when it comes to Nicki Minaj, because it was also being alleged that that's the same person who allegedly was fired for trying to scam Nicki Minaj out of 30 to 50,000 US dollars every time that she booked the private jet. Now, it is actually now being reported by the same TMZ that, well, Nicki Minaj will not be facing any arrest because, while the prosecutors allegedly didn't think there was enough evidence of a crime to move forward with an arrest warrant, and unless there has been, of course, further investigation. And am I surprised to see this? Absolutely not. Do I think that even those people who were authoring that article didn't know that probably there was no substantial evidence? Absolutely not. Do I think that they deliberately still went ahead and, tried to publish and make a big deal out of this when they knew that probably there is no case? Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, we have witnessed multiple times when these blogs run around with tea that they know is not even tea, just so they can tarnish Nicki's image. They do know that there are people that don't even read the full articles. They just see the headlines, and in their minds they see Nicki Minaj, they think negativity, and anything that seems to substantiate how they feel about Nicki Minaj based off of their own insecurities, of course they're going to run with that. So I'm not surprised to see this at all. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire situation. Some people were suggesting that, well, in fact, Nicki Minaj should counter sue this assistant because clearly he knew that he was probably going to lose, but he still went ahead with it. And some people are also speculating that, well, there might be somebody behind the scenes who has polarized them to just pursue this so that it makes the buzz in the news. And I mean, after all the allegations that I've seen about a certain stable and how they seemingly look for, people to sue people that they are in disputes with, I'm just like, I don't know, you guys. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Miss Red. Now, one thing about Miss Red is she plays way too much. That woman does not take anything seriously at all. She decided to post on on an Instagram story a picture of Nicki Minaj amongst a bunch of men and smiling, and she captioned it, "Me with his ops," basically insinuating that this is how I will be posing with my ninja's ops. And of course the people found that hilarious, and this is nice to see after people were accusing her of switching on Nicki Minaj because of that entire hangout with the Transformer. People were like, oh my God, it seems like she is slowly now turning on Nicki Minaj. But I will say that Miss Red has moved quite differently in this entire situation. She hasn't publicly actually claimed a side or shaded another person on behalf of another person. She has stayed in a lane. She has made it known that she's about her business. She has not aligned, or she hasn't said that she's affiliated with any side when it comes to Nicki Minaj and the Transformer. And yeah, I feel like if she continues like that, her career will actually go further. You don't need to do the extra stuff, because I've noticed that the girls who do the most in trying to prove their loyalty to Nicki Minaj by even going as far as shading the Transformer, or going as far as I don't know, doing the most of those girls, when they realize that, well, there might be something to benefit on the other side, they always end up switching up. So that's why I always say be careful of people who do the most. Miss Red does not do the most when it comes to the loyalty thing. But anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Ice Spice. At this point, yeah. Now, I do believe that, well, there's something that went wrong. Of course, I do know that, well, that expose with the Nicki Minaj, with Cleo Trapper, the Baby Storm situation, I do get that it might have impacted her career. But now I'm looking at those people who think that, well, she was hexed by, the Transformer. Those people that say that, I'm looking at them like, listen, probably it's actually not far-fetched after all. Because, wow, the fall off has to be started in the books of of history. It is actually being reported, you guys, that Paprika Spice deluxe version of her album flopped real bad. Okay, it seems like it sold 4.8 thousand units first week. First of all, I didn't even know there was a deluxe to begin with, and I'm here. I talk about female rap. Anyway, I was on vacation, obviously, but like, I'm just saying that it didn't make that much of noise. I'm just like, did they even promote it? Did her team even promote this deluxe, or is the team even giving up on her? But then again, I wouldn't blame them if they didn't want to spend anything on promo, because I'm sure they've now realized that there is no guarantee that they will be able to recoup their money. At the end of the day, music is a business. And I mean, if they cannot get back their money, what's the point in trying to promote? Oh my goodness. It's quite pathetic to look at, you guys, honestly. And this is the girl who was out here allowing the industry to gas her up into thinking that she was giving Nicki Minaj opportunities, into thinking that she was bigger than Nicki Minaj. 4,800 units. Embarrassing, if you ask me. But then again, I did see on her profile she posted a picture of herself performing in Australia, so I guess that is some sort of consolation for her, the fact that people are still singing along to You Think You're the Ish. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about all this that I'm hearing about wife swap or whatever is happening, you guys. There is a rumor on the street that Jayda Wayda is dating Quavo. Oh my God. That's not something that I ever saw coming. Now, there is a lady who's alleging that, well, they bumped into Quavo whilst, he was buying some bracelets for Jayda. And I'm just like, what? You guys tell me, did you see this, coming? Is this a couple that you're shipping? Is this a couple that you ever thought would, get together? But then again, I remembered there were rumors that Saweetie was messing with Lil Baby. So I guess this is what? This is revenge. But that type of fluid swap, personally, I don't think I could handle. Like, I swap my fluids with you, we create a human being. You go swap fluids with another girl, and I now have to go swap fluids with that girl's ex-boyfriend. You guys, the world is just too small for these celebrities, hey? But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, do you believe this rumor or do you not? Of course, I will insert a snippet of the lady speaking about the allegations. And that lady also went ahead to allege that, well, Ari Fletcher has been cheating on Moneybagg with James Harden. And I'm just like, I don't know, you guys, at this point. I mean, the way Ari moves around, Moneybagg, you wouldn't even think that that lady would be able to cheat on that man. Like, what? But then it's James that we're talking about. So maybe she kind of got a little bit tempted and decided to, the money is longer. The height is probably, well, the height is definitely longer. Everything else is longer. And so is his list of ex-girlfriends as well. But then again, he doesn't have multiple baby mamas, so that's an upgrade. Am I mad at Ari if indeed, she has decided to mess with James? Absolutely not. If she decides to move on and go public with James, would I be thinking that she made the wrong decision? Absolutely not. Because allegedly that man Moneybagg has been playing on her top for a very long period of time. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I think I did see a post from her talking about how she's learned to control her emotions and things like that, and growth, and her doing some form of yoga and stuff like that. And I'm just looking from the sidelines like, wow, this must be the billionaire impact. Is he a billionaire? Or he's just a millionaire? I don't know, you guys, but I do know that his money is longer than Moneybagg Yo's money.
Quavo Snobby.
Oh, for real, I can believe it.
Mm-hmm. I caught him at the jewelry store in Atlanta. I was going to get my watch piece. I caught him at the jewelry store buying Jayda Wayda some Van Cleef bracelets.
What?
Hey, oh my God. Are you serious?
Baby, I got all the tea, baby. I caught Ari at James Harden Club. She Harden too.
No, but I know why. Okay, so
Ari and Dream Dog fell out because they both was James Harden. Okay? Clock it.
oh, that's why Tay and that's why they bond ain't really close.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Ari, all them do voodoo and they go to the same voodoo doctor. And when they get mad at each other, they be making the voodoo doctor put voodoo on each other. Clock it.
Lord.
Straight up.
Quavo Snobby.
Oh, for real, I can believe it.
Mm-hmm. I caught him at the jewelry store in Atlanta. I was going to get my watch piece. I caught him at the jewelry store buying Jayda Wayda some Van Cleef bracelets.
What?
Hey, oh my God. Are you serious?
Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Asena Do. Asena Do is losing it on Twitter. I guess when she came out and inserted herself in that entire Megan Thee Stallion issue with that Elizabeth girl, she thought that she was going to get props. She thought that the hottest were so many that they were going to support her, and only for her to realize that, well, it's actually bots the entire time. Okay. Most hotties are bots. So the support wasn't there as she expected. Everybody was looking at her sideways, like in 2025, it's not a flex to be threatening another woman over a man when the man is out there walking scot-free. It doesn't make any sense. So everybody was really coming for her and talking about how corny it is. First of all, that's not even your man. Secondly, that's not even your situation. You don't even know the details in that. And you're out here running, talking about, oh, I'm going to jump you. Oh, I'm going to jump you. Like, that's ridiculous. Everybody, like at least people who have sense, came out on Twitter and were saying that that is BS. Even I on this channel said that, well, that was absolute loser behavior. But I guess she decided to respond to one Twitter page that talks about female rap, and they kind of had a little back and forth. And this is what Asena had to say to this page. Asena said that B, you're embarrassing. You've been reporting female rappers for over 8 years. B, boss up, broke behind edge. Keep reporting our every move. B, use your own advice and focus on you. And she said something along the lines of boss up. And it seems like that girl was not having it. I don't know if it's a girl or whoever is behind that page, FemC Talk. They responded to her and said, I guess I was too busy with corporate America where I work with my actual degrees that I earned to even entertain your response earlier. LOL, we have lives and careers outside of Twitter, but clock it, boo. You're still work and I don't report on your music. Okay. And then she went ahead and also said, these female rappers get so angry and bent out of shape, thinking we really care about them outside of this application. We state our opinion based on the foolishness they present online. We are the messy cloud chasers. Baby, please, once I log off, I don't give an F about you, Meg, or anyone else. And then she also went ahead and said, brainless, spineless, ignorant, tired, through and delayed. Baby, I'm a Scorpio. Your words don't move me at all. I don't care about no social media likes, and I said what I said. Your work and embarrassing. Move around, Bobo head. Okay. That was quite that was quite a read. Oh my goodness. And so another person that Asian decided to get into it with is Raymonte. And this all was because Raymonte posted something, and Asian felt like Raymonte was talking about her, and then she went there and said came for Raymonte and said, well, Raymonte knew not to take me. And Raymonte was like, girl, I don't know ish. I wasn't talking about your behind. Because Raymonte had said something along the lines of you're not a ninja. Okay. And you do know that people have been accusing Asian of wanting to act like a ninja. And Asian went ahead and posted a meme and basically said that, well, you're also not a B word. And so that's what Raymonte was now responding to. And Asian went further to say, Raymonte knew not to take me. And Raymonte, that's when he was like, listen, I wasn't talking about your behind. I was literally on, TikTok. You gotta stop that sometimes. And she said, you gotta stop sometimes. The UHs ain't saints. And you were for sure talking about me. You just knew better not to take me, like I said. And honestly, with this, when I'm looking at all of this, I really doubt that Raymonte was talking about this girl. And the fact that he even went ahead and said, girl, I wasn't talking about you. But Asian is very convinced that, well, it has to be only her that, this man was talking about her because she's so popular and the world revolves around her. According to her, that at least that's what she seemingly thinks in her head. And honestly speaking, it is embarrassing. I don't know why she's crashing out like this, because at the end of the day, that wasn't even her beef to begin with. Oh my God, doing all of that over somebody who won't even claim you publicly as a friend has to be embarrassing. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Drake's father. Why is this man out here posting these things when he knows that people are going to take these things out of context? This man posted a picture of a girl and captioned it, my granddaughter, this and that, or meet my granddaughter. And of course, people were like, oh my God, so Kendrick was onto something when he said that Drake has got a daughter that he doesn't claim and stuff like that. And so people are like, oh my goodness, Meet the Grams is now, coming to fruition. It's aging like fine wine and all of those things. And Drake's father then went ahead and decided to remove that picture. And I'm like, what is this? Are they beefing in their household? What is the motive behind him posting that, knowing very well that people are going to run around with that crazy narrative? I mean, if he wanted to post his granddaughter, he could have done so with a little bit of clarity so people wouldn't come and say that that's Drake's child. Now, do I think that that is Drake's child? I don't know, you guys. Because I do know that Drake has got a stepsister from the dead, so that could be that granddaughter that he was talking about. Maybe that's the daughter of that daughter that the man has. And so yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys. Do you think that indeed Meet the Grams is aging like fine wine? Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Zendaya. It seems like it is being reported that Zendaya might actually be engaged to Tom, and allegedly her ring costs $200,000. Where is a man that can engage me with that much amount so that I can break up with him and resell the ring? Don't blame me. I'm just an entrepreneur. The business mind and the business spirit is upon my heart. I'm just kidding, you guys. What if my fiance sees this and thinks I'm gonna resell the ring? Oh my God, I'm just kidding, you guys, obviously. But on that regard, congratulations to Zendaya and Tom. I mean, Zendaya is just lovable. I don't know. There's just something about her that just makes her stand out. And I mean, we love to see her happiness. I repeat, I was joking. If you ever bump into this video on my channel, I was joking. Okay, I'm never gonna resell your ring. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're gonna talk about Scarlett. Now, I came to you and I was talking about Scarlett in the whole arrest picture where she looked distressed, and I told you that listen, for that girl, I will always have a soft spot. Don't ask me why. I just feel like yeah, I can't take anything that she does seriously enough to be offended by any of it. So, yeah, it actually is being reported that after all, it was a freestyle that she was recording. And I think I kind of mentioned it in my previous video that I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that, well, all this hullabaloo, all this noise and stuff is just, some PR stunt, some gimmick for a music video, because she's well known for doing stuff like that. I mean, this is Car who even poses with baby bumps and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm not surprised to see that. But then again, I'm relieved that indeed it is nothing serious, because I don't know, you guys. You ever have that one person that you just kind of sympathize with, well, not sympathy, but like, because when you say like sympathy, it has like a negative connotation, but somebody that you just have like a soft spot for, that is Scarlett for me. And I do know that she said some shady things about people that I love, but I do believe that there's something deeper that goes on around her. I want to say it without disrespect, but you get what I'm saying. So for that reason, I can't really go in on her like that. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, do not forget to subscribe and comment, you guys. Until my next one, see you.